Ford Puma review. But before we start, please support us by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, so that we can continue to provide information about car and motorcycle news. Also turn on the bell button to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you. Given that the Ford Puma of the late 1990s arrived with the bold tagline "A driver's dream," Ford's decision to reprise the name of its pint-size coupé on the tailgate of a crossover seems perplexing. With a larger frontal area, a higher center of gravity and more weight, this new Puma clearly distances itself from traditional driver's dream territory where the 1,034 kilograms original did everything budgets would allow to get closer. But times have changed. Today, the compact crossover class is bursting at the seams with members as manufacturers cash in on demand, and the mass market space for more unusual, enthusiast-minded projects has rapidly shrunk. However, what this segment has long been devoid of is something genuinely good to drive, which is where, Ford says, this new Puma will justify its name. The car will slot into the range between the dreary Ford EcoSport and the Ford Kuga, and it shares a platform with Ford Fiesta, which, as you may have heard, is easily the dynamic benchmark in the supermini class. The Puma is the first small Ford to use hybrid power, in the form of a 48-volt system bolstering a 3-cylinder petrol turbo engine. The car's striking design, which has been described as anti-wedge by one Ford designer, is intended to steal sales from more premium brands, notably Mini. Strong ergonomics are also promised, with the Puma possessing one of the largest boot capacities in the class, more passenger space than the Fiesta and what Ford calls the Mega Box, more on which in a moment. Fully digital instrument dials and level 2 autonomous driver aid should add to its appeal. How, then, does the second coming of the Puma measure up to the likes of the Nissan Juke, Seat Arona, Skoda Kamiq, Renault Captur, Volkswagen T-Cross and Mini Countryman? Let's find out. Ford Puma engine lineup and trim levels. For now, the UK Puma lineup is relatively straightforward. Power comes from Ford's 1.0-litre EcoBoost petrol 3-pot, which is available with either 123 bhp or 153 bhp. Mild hybrid assistance is an option for the 123 bhp unit and standard on the 153 bhp engine. All are paired with a 6-speed manual gearbox that drives the front wheels. The trim lineup is also simple. Our titanium spec test car represents the entry level and is followed by ST Line and ST Line X. A diesel-powered Puma and a sportier ST Performance model are in the pipeline, the latter expected to be officially revealed at some point this year. The Puma is built in Ford's Craiova plant in Romania and sits on the same B2 platform as Ford Fiesta, although this has been stretched and widened to meet the more spacious crossover brief. The upsizing is considerable, the new model being 146mm longer, 95mm of which is accounted for in the wheelbase, and 71mm wider than the supermini, with track width up 58mm. Naturally, the roofline also sits far higher, while the exterior design rivals that of Nissan Juke for sheer individuality and references the original Puma in its slightly bug-eyed, open-mouthed face. Ford has deliberately made the car's beltline flatter than usual in an effort to keep the car's proportions balanced and less raked towards the nose, as is commonplace among rivals. Under the bulbous bonnet is a 1.0-litre 3-cylinder petrol unit available in the UK with 123 bhp, in both non-hybrid and mild hybrid guises, and 153 bhp, in mild hybrid form only. Ford is marketing the Puma heavily on its hybrid status. An integrated starter/generator replaces the alternator and, as well as recovering some energy during braking and allowing the car to coast with the engine off, provides torque fill for better throttle response and acceleration. The system can add only 37 pounds-foot, so nobody should expect dramatically improved acceleration. On a related note, with the mild hybrid system masking lag, Ford has been able to add a larger turbo. Cylinder deactivation is then carried over from previous versions of the non-hybrid EcoBoost engine and can cut 3 cylinders down to 2 in just 14 milliseconds under light loads. A 1.5-litre 4-cylinder diesel will arrive later and a Ford Focus ST version is mooted, but our test car is in 123 bhp petrol hybrid form with a 6-speed manual and 17 inches alloy wheels. With its extra ride height, there is more suspension than in the low-riding Fiesta, although the Puma's rear torsion beam is said to be stiffer and there are firmer suspension bushes and new top mounts. A common crossover bugbear is overly firm suspension, a result of trying to contain a taller body while cornering. So it will be interesting to see how the Puma fares in this respect as it strives for class-topping dynamics. Ford hasn't been quite as adventurous with the Puma's interior styling as it was with its bold exterior. In fact, there's really very little about the compact crossover's cabin to separate it from any other vehicle in the Ford lineup.
Thanks for watching.
Drop a like, leave a comment,
and don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.